Taurus, welcome to your weekly Astroflower reading going from the 19th through to the 26th of June. Going through that solstice. Have you seen your solstice reading? And I've done the collective as well. So let's just go in here and let's jump straight in here and see what the overall energy is for you. You got the Devil card. I'm trying to see which side of the devil comes, because there's several faces to the devil, and it can play out in a nasty way and it can play out in a really nice way, but I'm just trying to see what sort of comes out on that. It seems like you're moving as you're progressing through life and you're sort of making your way through life on your material world, and also within your relationships as well. You know, you're going to get success because Taurus, you know, you tend to work hard and play hard, and so it's as if like there is a certain degree of, you know, people noticing you in a way that sort of says, you know, where's Taurus going? What are they doing? They're getting a bit too much success, maybe getting a bit big for their boots, as it were. There is that side of it, and that could be anything from personal to material, but I don't think it's the dominating side. I think it's the side that is dominating, and it's come out in the you know, the solstice readings as well. It's all about sort of concentrating, being really addicted to what you're doing, being really you know, almost possessive about what you're doing, and it's like it's now the time to make strides forward. That's what I'm getting out of it more than anything else. You know, the devil's also Lucifer, the light bearer, so you know there's various different ways of going over this, so I'd like to see how this comes out. This is your karmic message on your relationship side. Yeah, happiness. So this is what you should be concentrating on, I think, in your regards to your relationship. So this is your karmic message for your relationship side. This is how the universe influences you. This is how your past guides influence you, how your futures guides are egging you on, and the general sort of outcome. So I think within the relationships, and I think you're on fire at the moment, Taurus, and you should allow that happiness to flow through you. The universe here is sort of, normally this is a work card. And it could be the fact that you might be mixing work and relationships. That's a possibility. And the universe here is sort of saying, you know, you've put in your honourable self into the relationships, and the universe is bringing you people who are also honourable that you can trust. So this flies a little bit in the face of the devil, in certain respects, that some people might be, and that may well be causing that, because you're bringing into your life people that, as I said, you can trust. Yeah. So yeah, that's what the universe is bringing in. What's your past bringing in? Strength. Yeah, I think you've had to sort of quietening down your doubts within you in regards to any relationships you've had, and sort of, you know, put your stake in the ground and say who you are and what you want, and that does take strength. It's like you know, putting your flag to the, you know, tying yourself to the flagpole or whatever it is. You know, that's what sort of got you to where you are in a way. It's being true to who you are. That's what's sort of bringing you there. How's your future guides bringing out for you? Ten of Pentacles, abundance. This is an absolutely amazing reading for the relationship side. It really is beautiful. Your future guides here is bringing you into abundance. I think this is where, because you've stuck to your guns and you've done this honourable, you've positioned yourself honourable. That's how I feel about it. And now you've got almost like the respect, I feel, that's from the people that are around you, that sort of kind of go, fair play. Yes, you're going to get some, but, and as I said before, it's going to be minority of people who are being sort of like going, oh, Taurus is getting above their station. You're not. And all of a sudden, the abundance within your relationships, the free and easy connection that you will have with people that are around you will, you know, make you feel like you've got everything that you possibly need. That's what's coming up. That's what's building you. That's what's pulling you forward. Let's just see what's going on the on your jobs, your business, and your project side. On your karmic message, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, sorry. So this is quite good, because on the Nine of Pentacles, now you've got the Nine of Pentacles, goes through the Devil and comes up to the Ten of Pentacles. I think this is about concentrating on being you, basically. Although it is a Capricorn card, the Devil, there is a lot of earth in there as well, and I think you'll find a lot of yourself in there as well. And you have that determination to, you know, be the best example that you so desire, or that you believe that you should be. You know, regardless of what other people think in the world, you've got to live your story. You've got to be who you got to be. And you know, if someone's going to turn around to you and sort of say, oh, just water off the back of a duck. They're not living your life. You know, they don't know what you're going through. So you're because you're living this, because you're really concentrating on what you're doing, your karmic message now is understanding the results that are coming to you. So as you can see the results coming to you, that can sort of put you in a rhythm that's going to help you out on your career path, help you out on your business. And so you can, you know, step up that rhythm and get as far as you want to get, basically, whichever, you know, whatever floats your boat, basically, Taurus. And this is, I think this is what this is understanding in about it, and concentrating on that, and being a bit possessive about it, and making sure it really works to a T. How's the universe influencing you? You've got the Queen of Wands here, which is really lovely, because they're giving you this passion. This is the sort of passion. She's, you know, it's very magical life and way things happen. And yes, we put a lot of work into life, and I know you do, Taurus. And when you put that work in, combine it with your passion, it comes up with a very, this is like your pseudo card in a way. That's how I feel about it, you know, because you've got fire at your base. You've got fire that goes all the way down through there. Yeah. And then you've got fire coming in from Aquarius, which is, Gemini, which is over here. And then you have Aries as well, which is coming into you, which is over here. You know, so you've got quite a lot of fire going in through you at the moment, general, you know. And I think this is what the Queen of Wands is connecting to, that universe, connecting to this Astroflower, and allowing that fire to come from within you, so it comes to your surface and turns your earth into something solid and concrete. Real sort of like turning passions into rewards. Okay, Six of Pentacles. This is where you've come from before, and I think this is fair to say that you've set things up. You've been very honourable with the people that are around you, the way you've been working or in your job. But now you're realising that you're getting to a certain level where you have to provide for you. And also you have to invest in the people that work around you, or in the other businesses that you serve, or they serve you, as it were, as in your sort of suppliers and clients, within your projects and stuff like that. So you're investing in things, you're putting your time and effort and money into things that are giving you the rewards. And, you know, occasionally, you know, you'll play the lottery sort of thing. That's the sort of scenario. That's where you've come from. And you've now built this solid base for you. What with the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and now the Six of Pentacles. But yeah, fun should be the relationship side. I don't know if I talked enough about the Sun there, but fun should be your guiding star, as it were, in regards to your relationship. This is why I'm talking about the Sun, because you've got the Moon on the other side. You're going to have to play hard, and I think this Devil card does tie in, I think, more onto your business side than on your relationship side. It sort of ties into the unseen, and this is what you're going into. So as you start getting success, you know, competitors are going to notice you more and more, and that's where you've got to be. You know, you've got to be very focused on where you're going and what you're doing, You know, taking that attitude further of that fair exchange, making sure you're okay, making sure the people around you are okay, who work for you, and etc. Because when they're okay, you're going to have a great business. So look after your employees. I think it's really important for any business to do. You know, don't pander to your employees either. This is it's a fine balancing act. You shouldn't pander either, but at the same time, you know, if you're running a business, this is. But at the same time, you know, you're only as good as your weakest employee. And that's how you should look at it a little bit. And this will reveal, I think what's coming up is revealing a little bit of eeks in the career path, in the material world. What's the overall outcome for you? Let's just see what's going on there. Queen of Cups. I think this comes from the relationship side, and I think it's going to be actually going to be playing a lot bigger role in your life going forward over the next sort of few weeks. Check out your solstice reading. It's a 3-monthly reading which you'll find on this channel, and you're going to start radiating this joy from this sun, because you're going to feel very contented about where you're going, and you're going to be very passionate about what you're working in. And this is going to help you feel absolutely brilliant within yourself. You're heading for a sort of like, I'd like to say like a you know, some people say a glow up moment, but you will be glowing, but it's not a moment, because it's coming for you. It's coming from that fire, as I said, that comes up through your Astroflower. And it's going to be beautiful how you share that love and that vibration with everybody around you. Really nice, Taurus. Really beautiful. Let's just do a bit of a clarification on this. I thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for the support that you give this channel. And you can support it through subscribing, liking, clicking, commenting, you know, sharing, any way you like. It's just, I do appreciate your support. I said supply. I'm still in your business side. But yeah, I do appreciate your support for this channel. You know, it's been a fantastic journey so far, and it's going to be a fantastic journey going forward. So with the Devil card, you get temperance, patience. Yeah, I think that's true as well. I think this work hard, play hard sort of side of you, which is great. That is brilliant. And as I said, like, you know, this is what I was sort of talking about, looking after your employees, or the people that you work with. You know, that's the same thing. Even if you're, say, like you're working in a team, make sure your team's okay, you know, because it's going to help you actually loads. And I think here is where you've got to be a little bit patient, not just with yourself, but with the world that is around you. You know, not everyone's at the same speed. Not everyone has got that same determination that you do have, Taurus. Let's just see what's going on in your karmic message with the sun. You get the Four of Wands. Yeah, this is going to heal you. This is going to make you feel at home and at one with yourself. And this is where you're going to feel happy. You know, a bull is so happy when it's in its field with its heifers, as we say in the UK. Just jumping on the grass and chewing the cud. You know what I mean? I think you're going to really enjoy it. You know, that sensation of just feeling at one and at home with yourself. With the Three of Pentacles, you get the change of fortune. There could well be someone coming into you in your life, in your personal level, which just changes the way you look at life, or the way you interact with life, and it makes you a lot more relaxed and a lot more happier about life. And it's a real synergy between two people, I think, here, or even more. Could be a group of friends and stuff like that. I think that's what the universe is trying to encourage within you. You know, get that synergy going. With the Strength card, this is your past, you've got the Ten of Pentacles, which you've got just above you there. And this is what you're leading to. And as I say, with this synergy here, I think it's going to be more than just fun with your friends. They're going to be true, loyal friends that you can really count on, that will also turn around to you and sort of say, Taurus, no, don't. I love you, man, don't do it. And then you'll kind of go, yeah, thanks. Okay, no worries, yeah, I won't do it. Love you, thanks. You know, that sort of thing. That's what looking after each other. It doesn't necessarily mean saying yes all the time. You know, a good friend will call you out. And, you know, I think this is what you're creating around you. This is what's happening. Oh. With that Ten of Pentacles, you get the Seven of Swords. So playing smart. This could tie into that Devil, and I think this is to do with patience. If you're not sure about some situation within any relationships that are around you, I wouldn't go in. I wouldn't go in like a bull in a china shop. I would literally just listen. Because you will get the solutions through that, where you don't have to sort of, you know, break anything in order to make it work. You know what I mean? You don't have to force any issues and stuff like that. I think that's what's going to put you heads and shoulders above the rest. Let's see what's going on your material side. On the karmic message, you had the Nine of Pentacles, realizing the timing of when your fruits are coming back to the surface, connecting you to everything that is around you. And as you connect with everything around you, you can realize those rhythms, which you can then use in order to get the best out of life. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is opening the pathway to material success in some form or another, and that could be building a house, that could be starting a business or developing a business, or your career path, getting that, you know, promotion. The Page of Pentacles is all about sort of as well, where he's in this sort of clearing, as it were, and what he's doing, he's celebrating the chance he has, because that's the luck in a way. He creates a bit of luck with him, and that's what it comes into his life, and he plants that sort of seed so he can then understand the medium-term rhythms of things, from seed to germination to nurturing to fruit, or to flower to fruit, and then to harvest, and then to jam or whatever. You know, that's what he's doing there, and that's what I'm talking about. Getting a grip, and we go into the Astroflower rhythms a lot in the book, in your Astroflower book. And it will help you a lot to get a consistent growing rhythm within you, and you know, financially and within that world, that will help you out loads. With the Queen of Wands, you get lovers. Sorry, I had a ant on me. Yeah, you get the lovers. This is all about your passions, and I think this is you passionately getting into what you're doing, concentrating on what you're doing, really focusing on what you're doing. I think it's going to really help you out, and I think the universe is trying to do that for you. If you find you're not in the job that you want, or if you're not doing the business you want, get in contact with your passions, and you will find out. It will be very quickly. You'll find out what sort of thing you want to be doing and where you want to be going, and then start heading in that direction. The world will be a better place when you do. With the Six of Pentacles, you get the Eight of Swords. I think you've been cautious in the past, and I think that cautiousness is a very wise thing to do in regards to your business and projects, because it doesn't allow you to fall too quickly. It allows you to compensate for the ups and downs of life. But it does stop you from advancing a lot quicker than maybe you should be. And that's possibly what's coming up in the future. But at the moment, it seems like you've come from a place where you've been accumulating on one side and not spending on the other in order to give you that cushion. And that seems really good, because you're building up that six fair exchange sort of scenario. I think that's coming to an end, because we got the Nine of Pentacles on the karmic mission, along with the the Page of Pentacles. And this is when you're going to start sort of seeing things that you hadn't really seen within your job, within your business or your material world. And it's going to open doors for you in order for you to go forward and onwards and upwards. Queen of Swords. You've now got 3 queens on the table, and that's so true to the. I think it might have been you who had that on the solstice reading, the 3 queens. You'd have to check it out. I think you had 3 queens. Even you might even have 4. 3 queens. But so this is where through the moon, through the revealing of certain things as you go forward and seeing how things work, seeing where there's a little bit of an ache in the situation, will give you that clear direction. And that's what's going to make you very happy and joyous and buoyant and so forth. And you're gonna feel like the world itself is pushing you forward without whether you like it or not. He wants to come out. Magician card goes with the Queen of Cups. As I said, you will be vibrating. You will be your vibration will be flowing through you here. And it's a really joyous vibration because we've got the sun there as well. We got the Nine of Pentacles, a lot of Ten of Pentacles. In your personal life, you've got the Lovers. There's a lot of joy, there's a lot of passion within you that's coming out of you at the moment. And that's what the Queen's doing. She's pulsing this sort of vibration, which opens doors for you. And as it opens doors for you, this is where you can start manifesting a few things. And this is where the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Swords is going to really help you out. It's going to open doors so you can manifest the sort of thing that you want to live. And as I said, you've got to live your story, Taurus. No one can live it for you. And you look really steady and sure about yourself. This is a real confident reading for you. And I like that. I like that for you, Taurus. I really do. So there you go, Taurus. Thank you very much for being here with us. Don't forget about your solstice reading and your monthly reading as well, June reading. You will be getting out the July reading next week on this channel, so I'll see you over there for that. Thank you very much for the support for this channel. In the meantime, all I can say is don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.